our sacred journey, our journey of awakening is so personal.
Yeah.
And we only can awaken in someone else what they're ready to have awakened,
Right, right. Yeah.
right? And so there's so many parts to this. So the first dynamic that we want to go, I'm going to go back to the beginning, and just share there's so much. So the more awakened that we become, right? The more we see, the more we feel,
Yeah.
and the more we hear energetically, right? Our
Mm,
senses are heightened to the energy, not just having a physical
mm,
relationship. And it's challenging. It's
mm.
challenging to balance the energetic with the physical when both people are not at the same
Mm.
energetic level of awareness. There's
Yeah, yeah,
there's it has nothing to do with judgment. It has everything
yeah,
to do
yeah,
with, you know, and I can tell you this was the last um I remember trying to date. This was maybe 8 or 9 years into my journey, and what I realized is I was having a relationship with this person's soul, and this person
yeah,
wasn't aware of what was going on.
yeah,
And, for me, I was deep in because I was
yeah,
giving myself all the way.
yeah,
And
yeah,
this
yeah.
person, he was like, what? Like,
But I remember you actually telling me that like in our last conversation, and this was one of the like things that was popping into my mind. I was like, it feels. I remember you saying that. I was like, it feels quite similar in that
yeah,
sense of it. Like I remember you saying a relationship on the soul, but maybe not both people are feeling it that way, and that's what it felt to me. It was like there's this deep connection, but
yeah.
maybe I'm feeling it, and yeah, yeah, it's like it's weird, yeah,
It's about balance. And it's
yeah,
being able to balance where you are energetically and with where they are energetically, and where you are
yeah,
physically with where they are physically.
yeah,
Because the romantic relationships that we are having, for the most part, are based in the physical aspects of self. And
yeah,
right. And so what they're showing me is, you came in with, and the way they're being very specific with words. So each came in with a different purpose. And
yeah,
the fact that you each had purposes was already a testament to the fact that this was a learning experience for both of you.
okay,
Okay. So you're not missing out on anything. That's what they want to say now. You're not missing out on anything because so so it's not meant to be a lifeline, lifelong, because and that's what they mean by not missing out on anything. It's
okay,
recognition, it's deep soul recognition. And I know that that also brings up some sadness because it's,
mm, mm,
it's right. It's this part of you that's like, oh, I finally found my person who gets
yeah,
me, who understands me. Um, and the thing is too, Kyle, what they're showing me, right? Like in your significant longer relationship, it was an on again, off again, on again, off again. And that's that's the dynamic you're learning to overcome.
mm,
That's why this person came back in the way that she did, because that's not a deep soul connection, right? When someone continues to pull back,
mm,
right? And
yeah,
and that's there, like she's got some trauma, right? That she's not ready to deal with, and that's okay. She doesn't need to be
yeah,
ready.
yeah,
She's going to be ready. The thing is you were so excited about her, you wanted to
mm,
help her heal those things, help her deal with them. And
yeah,
so that's what felt like it was a lot for her to take in, because
mm,
your encouragement was was taken as pushing her where she wasn't ready to go yet.
mm, mm,
So this is why it's, it's really cool. And I love you for coming on and having the courage to have this conversation in front of, you know, in front of the world, because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, this is the most intimate part of your life right now. And so
Yeah.
I want to honor that. And I also, you know, you're in a position, like your heart is meant to help others grow and
Yeah.
expand. It is what you are naturally attracted to.
Mm.
And what the universe is showing you is where the boundaries need to go
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
in the bigger picture. So this is like the bigger picture of why this needed to come in, because, you know, you're young, you're healthy, you're a good-looking man, and people want, that's what women want for their mates,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you're learning how to channel your energy into a way that is kind, but is also open and holding space for them,
Mm.
pure and free of that sexual intimacy that gets misrepresented.
Mm.
Okay? It's not that you were doing it before, but they're showing you what's coming. And as you grow and as your reach and your impact expands, you have to understand how the nuances, like even one
Mm.
little bit of, oh, she's beautiful, in that way of looking at a woman as the physical
Mm.
stereotype of a woman, your
Mm.
energy shifts and changes, and it will
Mm.
feed into their fears,
Okay.
which means that they won't hear what you're going to say. They won't hear your wisdom.